Hey guys, good morning, and welcome to another segment of Coffee and Coaching. Brought to you by my new coffee cup that my son brought me back from Puerto Rico. So thanks, Jaden. I love it. It's nice and big. I'm calling this segment The Importance of Closure. And this is a good topic and something that I recently experienced, and I've experienced before in my life, and as I started thinking about it and putting two and two together, closure is actually something that we need for a lot of situations. And while we know things like the obvious closure after a relationship ends, or closure from the passing of a loved one, any sort of abrupt ending requires closure when we're not expecting it. The first time I dealt with that was when the company I worked for after 9 years ended up closing unexpectedly, and I lost my job. And it wasn't due to any fault of mine. It was completely out of the blue and unexpected. And I didn't realize how long it took me to really get over that, and to come to terms with that, and heal from that, because it was a job I'd been at for 9 years. I loved what I did, and I really had expected to retire with this company. So that's when I started recognizing that's one of those situations that you really do just need to come to terms with and work through. And closure is a process. Closure is actually proper healing to make peace with whatever the situation is that you've experienced. And recently, I just went through the third anniversary of the loss of a very dear friend of mine from my teenage years, and it was an unexpected tragedy and accident that happened. And I got a phone call one day from a family member telling me that he was gone. And never in my wildest dreams did I ever expect something like that to happen. And of course, we all know that things happen and we don't expect them to, and tragedy and loss are just a part of life. But it's really important that no matter what sort of loss we go through, that we deal with it, and that we have closure. And one of the suggestions when I was actually looking up this topic, and I think it's a really good one actually, is to create some sort of a symbolic ritual or a ceremony. I mean, for death we have a funeral, and I think in my case, the loss of my friend and not actually being able to attend a funeral was one of the reasons why I didn't gain that sense of closure that I needed when he passed away. And so I want to encourage you guys, if anybody is out there and struggling with the closing of some season in your life, or the loss of a relationship, or the loss of a person, or just a really intense change, abrupt change, something that may have happened, having to move, whatever it is, take some time to focus on it, and take some time to process that and deal with that, because it is grief. And even when it was my job, it was something that really meant a lot to me. And so we have to have a grieving period. We have to go through stages of healing to get that closure. And so today, my encouragement to you is, if you're dealing with a situation, and whether it's recent or even whether it's from a long time ago, and you don't feel like you've had closure, take some time to focus on that, and take some time to process what happened, and maybe create your own ritual. Rituals are great in a lot of ways because they symbolize our ability to cut ties with things, and really just try to get that sense of closure that you need so you can move on and you can have peace with the situation. So I hope that helps you guys today. I know it helps me with a lot of processing a lot of that stuff that I was dealing with as well. So I always like to pass that on to you and let you know if it worked for me, maybe it'll work for you. So I hope you guys have a great day. I love you, and peace out.